As we tape this segment here with Graham Brewer from the Oklahoman's newsroom, about 24 hours ago, you were in McAlester, scheduled to witness a double execution of Clayton Lockett and Charles Warner. But as we know, Lockett suffered a blown vein, then a heart attack, and later declared dead. Today, you've been doing some legwork following up on this. Were attempts made to revive Clayton Lockett?
At this point, we don't know. That's something that we're trying to look into. I've heard reports that an EMT was on the scene later in the night. When the curtain was closed, we really weren't sure. That was certainly one of the things that we had considered might happen, but we really don't know right now. They're not releasing any information until the autopsy is done and the investigation is complete.
One of the things you did today was participate in a live chat on our website at newsok.com, which is probably a good way of getting the pulse of the people and the question they're asking. What was on their minds today?
I think a lot of people were curious about not only why the state chose to keep the drug secret, but I got a lot of questions asking why this was relevant, why we should care whether or not these men have a painless death. But I also got a lot of comments from people saying that it was the state's constitutional duty to make sure that these men, their rights aren't violated. So it's really hard to say, but I do get the impression that a lot of Oklahomans are in favor of the death penalty.
And it's not just local interest, a lot of national interest. Your phone, even as we sit here, is buzzing away, a lot of national media. Tell us about some of the media outlets who have tried to contact you.
Oh, everyone from the BBC to CNN, MSNBC, pretty much anyone you can think of. And I'm not the only one. All the reporters that were there, I'm sure, are also getting lots of phone calls. We even were last night, just moments after the execution.
And I believe there were a dozen of you that were witnesses there last night,
That's
correct?
That's right, all local media, yes.
The NBC camera crews were in our studio here this afternoon. I believe that'll be on the Today Show in the morning. But let me ask you this. What are some of the questions the national media is asking? What do they want to know?
I think they were also really curious about what's going to happen next. Not just in terms of what the investigation will conclude, but what does this mean for Charles Warner? Is he going to be executed with the same drugs? Is his execution going to be postponed even further? That's still so much up in the air. We have no idea at this point. It feels like every day something happens that is completely unexpected in this case. So I've kind of given up trying to speculate what's going to happen next.
Graham Brewer from the Oklahoman's newsroom, among our reporters following this story. More from Graham Brewer in tomorrow's editions of the Oklahoman, and of course online at newsok.com.